Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm joined by Moss today. Say hello,
Hello,
Moss.
hello.
So we're starting off with a Division 2 game. We have Bonney against Reiju. Um,
I mean,
let
I
me
think you
just...
should be quite familiar with this matchup, right?
I've played this against Renee a million times.
How does it
Um,
sort of feel then? Like, whose favor do you think it's leaning towards?
I think it's about 50-50, but it did change a bit when they discovered Gamma Knife. That card is really annoying.
Yeah, what just to do with the kid, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like our players are more or less ready.
Yeah, I'm bootleg Rene for today. I'm Rene if he had no idea what Reiju did.
So, oh, let me mute the stream on my phone. Yeah, we also have another Renee deck coming up later, so it's a bit of a shame he's not here today. Um,
What deck is that? Can you spoil it now, or are we gonna have to wait and see?
uh, uh, let's wait and see.
Okay, okay. We'll leave it a surprise.
Let's just say it's a deck that was affected by the bans.
Oh,
Um,
interesting.
okay, so it looks like they're ready, so I'm gonna start the timer.
Cool. Have they already rolled off?
It looks like they've mulliganed and are ready to go. So Bonnie's going first. I'm not sure who won the dice roll.
Oh no, it looks like Reggie's going first.
Reiju, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
How's the
Um,
stage? Always good.
yeah. A quick pass
But he
from
doesn't
Bonney.
use it on turn one. That's interesting. Bonnie no searcher. Okay.
Yeah. Is there any reason why you wouldn't use that turn one, do you think?
Hmm. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess he just has what he wants already in hand. Wow, he's
Yeah.
going eight. This is interesting.
So he's
What he's
not trying to starve.
Nah, you don't. You can't really starve, but that is very. I'm curious why he's not using stage on either turn. So we pass back to Bonnie. So I think he plays a few 4-drops, so we could see like a Rouge or a Pedro here.
Yeah, Pedro's a spicy choice.
If you type exclamation point deck list, you can see what they're playing. There is the Pedro.
Nice.
So Pedro's blocker, and on KO it can rest a Gon or KO a 6-cost rested character. We do see that Owelf is playing the Niji, I think it is, which can bounce that 4-cost.
Yeah, there's a two of in the deck.
Now we start using leader. Pitch the Reiju.
Okay. Always good to get that back later.
What are we looking for here? Maybe a little Reiju, maybe a little Ichiji.
Sora.
Sora. Okay, I feel like that is usually the last choice. So
Yeah, I mean it's just what, a 2K and then like in
it
tough
can be,
scenarios.
yeah, late
Yeah.
game you can grab another baby, but early game, not really what you want to see.
Yeah. I've had it against me where I think I'm fine and they play it to get back a baby, Ichiji, and I'm cooked.
Placed on 3 and 2 here, so maybe
Yeah, maybe like Porsche, Chopper
Porsche
Blocker.
could be, yeah. Darts with the 2. Reiju?
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Then the Porsche. Probably wants to get his hand sized down for the Reiju effect. Finds another Porsche, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, in his list, it doesn't look like he has too many Foxy targets. I know he runs the 2K Chopper Blocker and other Porsches, which Unlike quite a lot of searchers can search herself, so that's useful.
Yeah, I think the search with Porsche is mostly just a bonus.
Yeah, it's not, like, required, it's just, like, a little treat if you do manage to land it.
He's not popping the Reiju here. Um, could be
How much
risky because they could drop like the 1 cost of poo to rest the 2 cost, but in this scenario, you've got the chopper, so it should be fine. Start with 5 Pedro. You're probably going to counter this.
so Bonnie's on
Hmm,
6 Dawn.
Counters with a 2K.
A carrot here could be nice.
Yeah, Carrot is crazy in this matchup. You
Yeah,
freeze everything. Freeze those HGs.
obviously Cavendish is just value.
Let me take another look at the Reiju list. Okay, we do have a judge.
Nice, yeah, we see the carrot there.
So 7 Dawn.
Hmm.
Oh, there's Renee. Renee, do you approve of this Reiju list?
Mhm. Uh, we pitch stage. See what we draw. Get the Sanji.
It's such a good addition for the deck. Makes it so consistent now with all the
Yeah,
switches you have.
for sure.
It's my okay. It's Renee's list apparently. So I guess he likes it.
Hmm. I wonder if we're thinking about swinging into the Pedro here at any point.
Mm, don't know. Start with 5. I'm gonna. This has to be a life because. Well, I guess it doesn't because he doesn't have any rested characters. So if he swings at Pedro here, you force him to protect,
Yeah. Oh
or he
yeah,
just
that
rests one of your Dawn.
8 at Pedro makes
Ah, but
more
of
sense.
course he rests with the leader effect. Yeah.
You should know that.
So popping Porsche.
Yeah. That
Interesting.
seems like a pretty good trade.
I guess I feel like I'd be tempted to rest a Reiju so we can't pop it, but here we got another Porsche. Play. He's not doing the effect. He's just playing the Porsche. Okay.
That's interesting.
I'll tell you why that is. He's on 7 Dom right now. So he doesn't
Yeah.
want to minus twice. He wants to be 6 Don, so he has 8 Don next turn, maybe?
Oh, what the judge do you think? Or
Yeah, but he doesn't have many pieces in the trash right now.
no.
Like no HUGs. But maybe he has them in hand and can trash them.
No, it looks like he just has the baby Reiju.
So back to Bonney, 8 Don here. No Cavendish, so it's not really a kid turn.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about exposing the carrot. I mean, I know you have to swing at life eventually, but
Okay. This one you could maybe take. So he still has 6 or so in hand though, so maybe he does go into.
Bonnie is on 8 Dawn here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
does counter with a chopper. That's interesting because if he had that in hand, he could have pushed last turn, but maybe he
Yeah,
top decked it. Oh, nice. So we're gonna freeze it on to stop any possible judge next turn.
that is very nice. Super annoying card to go up against. And the carrot is protected by Rosinante as well.
Still though, like, if you can reduce the carrot, you have quite a few swings into it.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have had more value just keeping it active because Reiju doesn't have a lot of removal other than Niji, right?
Or again? We might have an HG come down here, reduce the carrot, and then you can swing into it 3 times.
Yeah, I think that looks like his game plan. Hmm. Okay, another.
Push.
Yeah. Is that his
It's
third one?
third one, yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, oh wow, and he gets the Foxy
This
2K.
again, yeah, this guy's
So he has
is
quite a lot of counter in hand at the minute,
yeah.
and he's playing out. Yep.
HG. And we know he has the big one in hand too. Oh, he's trashed it already with the stage, yeah. So we can reduce the carrot. That carrot is gone.
Yeah, 4K body. You are not able to defend that against his army. 7 into carrot. I'm assuming first.
For sure.
Resting. Yep.
Don't think you can protect this. Yeah, just let it
No.
go. Hmm. Life.
And he still has the Porsche swing and 4 active Dom to play with. Well, he's maybe thinking about swinging with Sanji too.
Thick. We do counter. So he's not just gonna go to 0 and go for the kid game plan. I think that's smart.
Maria,
Oh, the
wow.
Maria, very nice.
That gets him back to 8 Don.
Back to 8 done, yeah. So both players will be on 10 now next turn.
I feel like Bonnie's gonna need to see a kid like ASAP to deal with all this pressure that Reggie's putting on at this minute. He's possibly searching for that with his Bonnie.
Yeah, it could be.
And what else do you think he might
Uh,
be looking for here?
we could just see a Cavendish. We could see another
Oh,
Bonney. That's interesting. A lot of lists don't run the Bonney anymore. Let's see how many
yeah,
he's playing.
Dietmar's running 3 in his list, it seems.
Interesting. Oh, we can actually see he isn't playing Kid, actually. He's playing
That's insane.
a Rosinante build.
Wow. I just assumed it was there.
So that makes sense. He wants more 5 cost targets for the Rosinante.
Yeah. He does run 4. Oh, he does run kid. Yeah, he runs 3.
Ah,
3
yeah,
kid,
yeah, yeah. 3
4
Kid,
day.
2 Rosinante. Sorry, I can't. It's all altered, so I'm
I was gonna say a Bonnie list without kid feels broken.
7 push. He doesn't care about that. Oh, another carrot. Probably
No.
freeze that HEG.
Yep. Again, Reiju is just going to be clearing board again this turn. I think if they can play another Ichiji, be quite easy to reduce that Bonney down. Oh,
There's the
Niji,
Niji.
so that KO's a 1 cost, right?
2 cost, so we can pop the Resonante.
Oh, wow.
If he has the little one. If we
Mm.
got that Black Maria, he can go crazy this turn. He can use a lot of minus effects, and it isn't going to
Yeah,
cost him anything.
he's not too worried about his Dawn conservation at this point.
So 5, I'm thinking
Oh, he might even be playing a Judge. I don't know.
for the Searcher, maybe? No, 5 at life, okay.
It's an interesting choice.
Ah, he's going to swing with Maria at the Searcher. Makes sense.
Uh,
Hmm. So Dietmar not blocking, he's going to force our Reiju to pop it if he wants to get rid of the Resonante. That's smart. Tapping 8, like you said, here comes the Judge.
yep.
And
And
he's
he,
already got all of the babies in trash.
it's ridiculous. He can bring back 3 characters here and Black Maria right back up and get his Dawn back. It's looking quite scary for Bonney at this point.
So, let's see what he comes back with. Even a, yeah.
Because, I mean, the Rosinante's dead, the Bonnie's dead.
Let's see what top end he's running. He is playing 4 Dofi, but even the Dofi here is not going to get too much value. And the
No.
annoying thing is, if he wants the leader effect, he's going to have to leave 2 Don up every turn because of the Judge.
Yeah. I feel like quite a lot of people forget about his secondary effect.
Yeah, it's not relevant in a lot of matchups, but here it's really nice. So Nishi pops Resonante. Draw 3. Reduce the Bonney. Probably swing with leader into the Bonney first. Yep,
Yeah.
that's 5 into 4. Hmm.
I
2k. Makes sense because now the 7 goes into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 less swing at life, and he's using
So
1 card instead of 2, so
yeah, you're effectively countering a 7k swing at life with 1 card. So makes sense. I like that play.
yes. Okay, 5 maybe at Black Maria from Bunny. This turn. And then you can freeze the Ichiji with Carrot, and then find some way to deal with the rest of his board.
Flying with the search again. We haven't seen a Cavendish this game. He's probably would like to see one of those by now.
Yeah,
There it is.
y- you summed it.
So we can play that now for 3 Don if he wants. Or he could Rosinante. He's got 8 Don left.
Yeah, you could, Rosinante Cavendish,
Yep.
restand
Restand
2.
2, but then he'd have to
Yeah,
leave both of those Don up for his later effect next turn.
yeah. That's, and then you
Hmm.
can still swing Black Mirror Leader and freeze the Ichiji. He might not have the Resonante though.
Yeah, it could also just be a bit slow here. He might need to get some blockers and go wide.
Yeah.
Okay, we're definitely not seeing the Resonante because we're going
No.
7, I think, at life.
would make sense. I would. I mean, maybe he's not swinging at the Black Maria, but I would have done that first.
It's the Cavendish restand 2, so he's got 4 left. So probably
Um,
5 at Maria now. Wow, 7 life again.
yeah,
I
I
think
feel
he's
like
saying, in a long game, I cannot win, and he's just trying to pressure life.
yeah, his game plan is just surviving this next turn and then hoping he has enough bodies to do.
Yeah, probably has a Hody in hand.
Yeah, I mean, with 3 bodies, say you have the Hody and he has 2 life, it's possible because this carrot and Bonnie are dead for sure.
It is difficult though. He's got 8 on to play with now, basically every turn, because he has to leave 2 up.
It feels
But
like
he's
one.
wishing he still had those Aruji in his deck from last week.
Oh, did he take them out since last
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
Yeah, it feels like once
So
Reiju gets set up, it's just like such a downhill slope. Okay.
mm, yeah, you could just start with an 8 to carrot, but that is what we're gonna do, it seems.
Yeah, resting the Ichiji.
Got the 6k. Carrot dies. So this Black Maria is getting so much value.
I know it's you're
He's
having her
used the
full.
ability twice. He's taken out 2 Bonney searches.
No,
Mm.
I mean every body is a relevant body at some point in the game.
Mapping out a turn here. Hmm.
Okay, 7 life. Six
9
life.
life? Yeah, wow, he's really
No.
applying the pressure here. Mm.
And this could be Ichiji or no.
Yeah, so this is the
Reiju.
thing, like, you can't outvalue Reiju late game. She just draws too many cards. I think when he got that judge down and was still at 3 life, it was pretty much,
Oh, and he establishes the blocker as well. Yeah, he
yeah.
says you can't kill me this turn, and next turn you're doomed. Because even a kid here or a Doflamingo isn't going to save him, I don't think.
It will be the kid. Do we have the Gamma Knife in hand?
Yeah, it does get to restand those 2 Don though. Probably swinging at Ichiji, maybe. We could be going live. I think maybe you go live at this point. 2 1Ks. So Reiju maybe not having 2Ks in hand. Go 6. Another block. Plays out Resonante. 1 Don for kid effect. And looks like he's passed.
Oh, do we have the Gamma Knife?
I mean, how many cards does Bonney have in hand here? I couldn't see. Looks like about
4 or
5, 6,
5?
maybe 5.
There is the Gamma Knife.
Oh, that's GG. It's not searchable, but with the rate the Reiju can just cycle through her deck. Yeah, so that's gonna be 8 into Kid.
8 into 3.
Yep.
Block.
5 into 3. Says I need 2 cards. Yep. 0 cost Hawkins. 5 into 3. 2 more cards.
2 in hand now, so
Yeah, he must have a Russia. I mean, even if he doesn't have a Russia, I don't think he's losing this game. Because he can easily survive the next turn.
up. Interesting. What's he doing with the rest of these done?
Oh, yeah,
GG.
yeah.
The
I
Chaco
don't
was a bit
I mean,
unnecessary.
yes.
So Reiju takes game 1.
um,
Let's update the scores. That was pretty dominant as well, I feel like. Once that judge came down, the game was more or less sealed.
yeah, I think Owelf did a really good job at conserving his like Don usage. Like we saw him not using his Porsche when he had the option, just so he could get to 8 Don as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and we even saw the Bonney come out to try and delay that judge by a turn, but it was a good idea, but just not enough. So we'll see now. Dietmar gets his choice. He was second last game, wasn't he? So
Yeah,
maybe he'll go first this time.
Dietmar.
Try and apply some more pressure early before the judge can come down.
Yeah, I think when you like put a lot of pressure on Reiju's life, I imagine she has to spend her resources establishing like blockers, and it's more risky to go like all in. I felt that Owelf there was just, you know, chilling the whole last half of the game. He knew he was in no danger.
All of our commands should be working today. So if you want to see how much time the players have or deck lists, just type !timer or !deck list. Alright, let's see if they mulligan or not. Bonnie's gonna mulligan.
Yeah. I mean, what are you really looking for in this matchup aside from carrot, do you think?
Mm, maybe a searcher early just to absorb some hits. I think the really big thing is going to be Cavendish on 5 Don. He's really going to want to see that on curve this game.
Yeah.
And maybe Hody the turn after. Hmm.
I wonder if we'll see either of the two Resonantes Dietmar's playing this game.
Yeah, we might see. Hmm. Going first though? We'll see. Looks like Regi's going to mulligan as well.
I'm interested to see he's playing Basil Hawkins. I don't know. Maybe with the
Yeah.
resurgence of Lucci, it can be quite good again.
Yeah, so he was playing that last week and the Arouge, which had kind of fallen out of fashion. And he's come back with a different list today with the Resonante, so he's definitely trying all the green cards available to him, not just sticking with one list. So
Mm,
Bonney does take first this time. And there's the searcher.
yeah, already
You
in
see,
a much better spot here.
do we have stage? Or Senji? No, we don't. Okay.
Okay.
Very happy to see that. Start with a search. Hmm. If you don't have the Cavendish, you really want Cavendish here.
Yep.
He whiffs. Oh,
That's
that is rough.
crazy. How many supernovas do you even run? That's like three-quarters of your deck.
Seven out life. I like this. Let's
Yep.
uh, let's see. So this is what I was talking about getting one. You need to apply the pressure early and get their life down.
Yeah. Reiju will most likely go 5 into the searcher here, and for a 4 Don, we might see a Porsche, or he might want to conserve his Don.
8, 9, 12, 14. We've got 23 targets, so whiffing is really crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's probably put a lot of the things like Hody and Doflamingo that he needs late game to bottom of his deck, so that's not great to see. Also, Carrot isn't searchable, so she could be at the bottom too.
It's going HG here? No, big ratio. Okay, yeah. Really
Yeah,
not ideal start for. Oh, and we don't even draw. Literally
yeah,
just a 4-5 vanilla.
yeah, just a body.
Yeah, so Dietmar really needs to capitalize here on this start. There's
Oh,
the
Cavendish.
Cavendish.
So he didn't search it, but he had it in hand. Then a
We go
7 at life
6.
or
Nah,
6.
6. We keep one up now for the restoration.
Yeah, so Owelf will really only have maximum 2 swings here into life.
He must just have a hand of like 2k counters.
Yeah.
Starts with 6. He's going to take that and rest the leader. Hmm.
Okay, Niji and Chopper.
Chopper.
Does he doesn't get
Does
a
not
bomb
ramp,
back.
no.
No.
Really
He's
unfortunate
he's
start.
playing Reiju without any of the value.
So ideal here would be Hody.
That'd be very nice. I think you could potentially clear his whole board. Then again, going pressure here would also be nice. Okay. Freezes a Dawn.
Hmm.
Oh no, he freezes the character.
Makes sense. You're not really going to expect a judge here. He hasn't been able to set up his trash at all.
Yeah,
6 at life we're taking. He's looking a lot better than the first game for our Bonney player.
for sure. Rosinante.
Another blocker, or is he just keeping to it? He's keeping to it.
Interesting.
I mean, he does have 8 done, so he could technically play judge this turn, but
Just as a big body, but I don't
I
know. I'd
think
feel
it's
like
super likely.
yeah, just save that for a later turn, in my opinion.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we
Okay,
have something finally.
probably on the Cavendish. Get
Sure.
rid of that before it gets too much value. 7 into 4. Rests leader and blocks. Oh, he thought about it, but it would require two 2Ks there to save him.
I think you
Without,
always block though.
yeah,
Could just see Don attached to the Niji now.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh no,
But instead
Reiju.
it's a Reiju.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's. Did he draw off the Reiju?
I don't think so.
Because if he didn't, I feel like just getting rid of that Cavendish should be a lot better value than like an extra body.
True.
Okay. He's going to help clear up Rage's board here.
I think you just keep going live here, keep applying pressure.
Yeah,
And I
for
think you
sure.
block if you're a Reiju.
Yeah, even removal decks like Lucci find it hard to keep up with Reju's board, so swinging into it just feels like a never-ending cycle sometimes. Yeah,
Oh,
E7,
thinking.
probably
So we'll
really annoying.
see now if it's at life or board, but I think it's at life.
Yeah, the only target is um, Ichiji, but that would require one card. Probably just wants to drain his hand or his life.
So he's really getting to lethal range now with Hody, so this is,
Yeah,
I'd say this is looking like Bonney's game to lose at the moment. And then we go 8.
which is two 2Ks or oh,
Wow, okay. Yeah, this
super
is looking
scary.
really rough.
So without establishing two blockers, a Hody Jones would be devastating next turn. Okay,
Finally has the
CCA.
stage.
Is this just
Oh, he had 2. That's crazy.
oh
It's probably 2 in life.
yeah. Happy to see those late, I imagine. Really is the glue to keep the deck together. Finds the baby. Okay. Going down to 8 on here. And bouncing Pedro.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets around his on KO there. I mean, swinging into characters here, he could take back the board a bit,
Yeah, he has to.
but with 0 life, I just think, you know,
Like, if you have the Gamma Knife, I think you have to even Gamma Knife now. You can't save it for the kid.
yeah, you just need to do everything you can.
And with a 9.
They're both 6, so doesn't matter which.
He has 2 2Ks. He's for sure protecting here, I think. Yep,
Yep,
good
2
threes.
kisses.
I'm really not sure what Reiju can do here.
Yeah, I mean, with 6 Dawn,
Mm.
there's no way you can remove both characters and prepare for a Hodi. He's just going to hope he doesn't have it.
Now we're looking on time.
Mm.
It's like our judge forgot to start the timer this game.
I mean, I don't think it'll go on for much longer.
It's a lot quicker than the first game.
Yeah.
It's just we're going 9 again, and then what? Chopper with 2 done. So he's gonna protect. He's just gonna give his whole hand here.
There you go. 8 counters.
Yeah, there's the chopper. Oh, sorry, it was 8. Yeah, not 9. Yeah, so Hody, even a poo here, 1 cost a poo, you can rest the chopper.
Yeah. And
7 in
he's
hand. There's
selling
no way
stuff.
he can survive. It is the Apu over the.
Very nice.
Hmm. Probably go 9 with. Oh, he's just sending it. Fair enough. He wants to go to game 3.
Yeah, he says, I've got places to be, people to see.
Only 1 2K in hand. Yeah.
Oh, he did have the gamma knife.
So we're going to game 3.
Wow, it felt like another one-sided game, except obviously for, Dietmar that time.
For sure, that was complete opposite of our first game.
I mean, I think Owelf was really struggling to see his pieces he needed at the start there. He didn't see stage, and he was, not getting his effect off on a lot of his cards.
I mean, on the positive side of things, you get to choose turn order again now, and you he's not really gonna have worse draws than he did that game. That's about as bad as it can get. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know how important the turn order is here. It seems like both decks can sort of pivot depending on where they're going.
I think Bonney's curve is more first nowadays with the Dashiki, the 5-drop to Holy. And you saw just going first, swinging 7 early allowed him to really like apply the pressure and get Reiju's lifetime.
Yeah.
You kind of need to ignore the board a little bit and just kind of race them down before they just outvalue you with Reiju draw 3 and Judge and all these things.
Mm. I mean, without a Rouge, he doesn't have a lot of great options on forward on if he doesn't have any searches or his
He does have
Pedro.
that Pedro, but then the Pedro just gets bounced. We know he's playing the Niji, so
Yeah.
first for both players here.
Yeah. And Dietmar isn't, but a lot of Bonnies do run the 5-cost smoker as well, which on 5 Don curve is a really nice play because you can play it and have one left for your ability.
We're mulliganing again for Dietmar.
You didn't see what he needed.
Reiju is keeping. So we'll have a better hand than last game. I'm confident saying that much.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Mm.
He does take first. So yeah, looks like both our players want first. And we start with the Senji. Okay, not stage, but not bad. Takes an Ichiji.
Yeah, love to see it.
Hmm. Will we have a searcher from Dietmar? Nope, so straight back to Reiju.
Even if you do, would you rest it at this point or not?
Rest what now? Searcher?
Searcher on 2.
Um, it depends. I mean, there's an argument not to. Oh, we have the stage. Okay. Maybe he did have stage and but wanted to get the Sanji down rather than stage on turn 1 to swing into a searcher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wow, he has everything. He has double Sanji and stage.
And we know he has the baby Ichiji.
Yeah, he's got the pairing of Ichiji already. He's gonna pitch that. Try and find something else now. Maybe a Reiju or a Niji. A
Judge,
Judge. Oh my goodness.
we might see a replay of game 1.
That is very scary.
Yeah. I mean, because he's going to try and get to 8 dons quickly, he won't be spamming the board with effects as early on. So
We see
you just
Dietmar counted a 6k there.
that's a bit strange. Oh,
I think he's
8.
saying, Judge is coming, Ichiji is coming.
Yeah,
They're gonna be big swings. I need to protect my life now while I can.
yeah.
If you can protect with one card in the early game, do it, because
Well, those
it's
7s
just gonna be
there.
bigger swings coming here.
Yeah.
So 5 done here. I don't think
I
we
hope
see a Porsche unless he has a chopper.
I hope Bonney has a good player for 5 don, because otherwise it's looking really one-sided.
Okay,
Oh,
he has
another
an Ichiji.
Ichiji. Cool. I think he might have 4 of the alts there.
There's gonna be 6 in an Ichiji. Yeah, he takes this one. My question is, does he pop the Ichiji and swing? If he does that, it can get frozen with carrot. Um, oh wow, it's just 6. Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause at the moment, Owelf is going to have a 7, then a 9 don turn. But if he minused, he would have an 8 don turn, and then Dietmar's Bonney can really mess up that turn if he freezes it.
Ah,
One of
true.
the
So
turns.
maybe he wants an extra Don even.
Yeah, just to play around that.
But then that means next turn you won't use any effects either. That's a bit rough.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. If Bonney can
Unless
really
he has a
capitalize
chopper.
on this early turn.
Hmm. Starts with 5. That's interesting. So is it the carrot here?
Yeah, 6 don. Yeah.
If it's Cavendish, you play that first and you swing 7.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
so
Blocker? Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
So if you're in this position next turn, 3 life still, you're really, really comfortable as Reiju.
Just because you can't manage their board and attack their life.
Yeah, so I think the next turn from Bonney is going to be really key. Like, how much pressure can he apply before the judge comes down?
Yeah.
Will we minus Don to allow Bonney to freeze a Don and stop the judge play?
I mean, he has 7 dons. He could play HG from hand, right?
Yeah, I don't really see much value in that though. Sick.
Like, yeah. Mm. I'm interested where he counted out at 2k early, but now he's taking 6s. Okay, it looks like he's going minus 2 don potentially here.
Or 3. No, I think he passes, keeps the EGG as it is.
You think?
Yep.
I suppose it would lock him out the judge play.
No reason to pop HG here because you can't reduce and swing into anything, and
Yeah.
it just opens you up to carrot.
Yeah, when I consider it like that, he's definitely gonna save the value of the card there, make
And
it a lot more
if
potent.
we Hody here and clear HG, you don't care at all because you're just gonna bring it back with Judge next turn.
Yeah,
If we don't do that, if we go for the Bonney play, freeze it on to prevent a Judge,
I
then
feel
he's
like he needs.
gonna.
Oh, okay. He's got the hoodie.
Okay.
Is he gonna take his life? Okay, he's better than me.
Yeah, we were saying yesterday how you kept forgetting, but game 3 you remembered.
I know, I know. I saw you were proud of me.
Hmm. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he does just go board life here. But he has so many cards in hand. The Reiju has 7 or 8 cards.
I just don't see two swings really affecting much.
Yep, that goes.
Yeah,
But that you don't care. That's fine because you just judge.
yeah. I think like just swinging into their board feels so like desolate.
So this one goes life.
Yeah. I would have maybe preferred the other one, but I guess it sort of forces him to play judge if he wants to get a board back. Although being forced to play judge isn't really a bad thing.
No, for sure not. My question is, does he have the Niji pieces in hand as well?
Yeah, if he got rid of the Rosinante as well, we might be in serious trouble.
It could be what he's looking for here.
Yeah, for sure.
Nope,
Okay.
another HG.
Well, we know he's got
Hmm.
a lot of aggression in hand.
See, Dietmar's left 2 Don up again though, so he's obviously very familiar with the matchup. He's not getting caught out by the judge.
Yeah. I feel like I would definitely be blindsided by that.
I wouldn't hate like a. Hmm, I'm just thinking, even a Gamma Knife on the Hody.
Yeah, because if you get rid of Bonnie's board here, I don't really see Bonnie doesn't really have a lot of like spring back potential without the Rosinante.
And here. It's like no judge. So HG.
Interesting. I guess he just maybe wants to see that EGG in the trash before.
Double HG.
Oh. I mean, we don't know what he minused, but I'm imagining. What do you think? Both on Hody or a split?
I would assume double on Hody. Otherwise, yeah, it's Hody's 4K, and he's just swinging 5s at the Hody. Ooh, this is rough now.
Yeah. I mean,
He
no
could just
blocker, three bodies,
imagine
potentially
10
another
Dawn,
Hody, a
Carrot,
Carrot.
okay. I was thinking Dofi, but Carrot does the job as well.
Yeah, Dofi would have been crazy there, I think.
Honestly, I think you swing life.
Yeah, I don't see a point in trying to clear their board, especially knowing they have Judge.
Okay, 1K.
I'm unsure why he led with the Carrot. I would have maybe poked his life first to see what he did.
Imagine if he has another Carrot as well, because he has 7 Dawn still to play with.
Yeah, I mean, it could even be. I think another Hurdy would be too
He's going to want to
risky.
keep 2 Dawn up, I think, so
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking
Yeah, you've
another
got
5 drop here. Or maybe like
Yeah.
a killer and Resonante double blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is going live.
Oh,
There's the
you're
other
right.
carrot. Yep.
Nice.
And he can't play Judge now. If he plays Judge now, he just dies. This is rough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. I really thought it was in Reiju's favor at the start of the game there, just seeing all
Yeah.
his pieces, but um, Dietmar's done a really good job at turning that around. I mean, two carrots is effectively like a budget Hody. I mean, a budget Doflamingo, except you have one extra body to swing in when you go for game next turn.
Yeah, that Resonante was huge, and not having the Niji to pop it,
Yeah,
that hurt to survive, even though it was 4K.
yeah, insane.
Hmm.
I mean, there could have been a debate double reducing the Cavendish just because without that, Bonney would have zero actives on at this point.
Yeah. When I've played the matchup, I've been on the Bonney side, but they do all. I mean, I play with Renee, right? He's not bad at Reiju, and they do tend to prioritize just the bigger bodies.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Because you get a lot of value as well with your transformations. So 2 extra John is not the end of the world, but that 8K body can be like really problematic.
Mm.
It's demanding like 2 cards every turn. What do we do here? Even if you manage to clear the board somehow, we could just have Hody into Carrot and 4 swings again on the next turn.
You can't even really go for game here.
We have pitched quite a lot of 2Ks. I think we've seen 4 2Ks now from Dietmar. Hmm.
Yeah, just these two active bodies are just like, even if he clears the board. Mm. I think maybe a judge turn earlier could have been a better play. Maybe put him in a more stable position, but I get why he might not have wanted that, just to double HEG.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Because even if he didn't have double Carrot, it did open him up to like a Dofi play.
Yeah.
So maybe a judge play would have just given him more of a board presence now on this turn.
Mm. He's also not seen Black Maria, which came in huge value first game.
Got 6.
Yeah.
6 at Cavendish, it must be.
I thought Reiju, oh yeah, with the leader. Cool.
Yes, I don't know how you
I
uh,
can't see a way out. I
back
mean,
from this position.
I'm not a Reiju player, so they might have some like hidden 2-cost card that does some crazy stuff, but I've not seen that card.
Yeah, we hit 2K. This guy doesn't miss on his pull searches.
I know. Like certified Foxy Pirate member. And his hand size isn't. It's not too small, but okay. What's he playing? Chopper. Um. Yeah. And then does he have another one? It's difficult because if you play two choppers out of hand, that's 2k less in hand. And if he has a Hody, then you're cooked. But I think if he has a Hody and you have both choppers in hand, it doesn't really make that much of a difference anyway. So you may as well play them out.
See if he has another
Oh,
carrot.
that is insane. Oh my god, this guy, he's creating his own farm over here. Yes, 7, we stand 2. Again, I'm unsure why we played it at the start of our turn. Just gives our opponent more information.
Well, he wants to restand the Don with the Cavendish.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, 2 cards out of hand again.
So everything is frozen.
7, yeah. Yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't get lethal this turn, I think he's pretty safe, just with 2 life.
It's just going to be in the same position as he was last turn, but even worse, because now there's another
Yeah.
carrot.
I
And
mean, the
you've
Reiju,
played like
yeah.
5, 6 cards at hand.
I mean, what we really need is like the yellow 0-cost event on life here. Save us. Oh, we don't see it. No trigger. 8 again, and that's game. Wow.
Crazy.
So we did have the Maria in hand. But that game just felt so. Like, I don't know about you, but I thought it was 50-50 at the start, and then as soon as the like rabbits started coming out the hat, you know.
Yeah, it was looking good. We had like all our pieces early on. We had double searcher, we had stage, found the judge, but just got rushed down, and then carrot just permanently freezing the board.
Yeah. Rowan just said in chat how much he loves that card.
It is kind of a Reiju player's worst nightmare.
Mm.
Um, so
I mean, I